Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video. The videos are a segment, but it's really a great one, and also it's another. It's just for us to like open our eyes and see what is happening. How some people are already saying that they are not going to concede defeat. And I really don't know how you are going to be a politician and you are not willing to concede defeat if you are defeated. Now they are saying that if anything happens, like they are not going to say take no for an answer. Rather, it's going to be a dead something, right? And now moving forward, a representative is also talking about how they want to smash woke. And I am asking, what are you smashing? What happened to woke? Do you even know the meaning of woke that you are talking about? The reality is that all these people do not even understand what woke means, the ICRT and all that. But they are always very quick to say we are ready to smash woke and trash it in dustbin where it belongs and all that without even understand or knowing what woke means. And now each time that you all know that they are all of a sudden black people are woke, black people are DEI, black people, okay, they found out that they cannot use the N word. So they started with woke, DEI, and some other ones, which is really terrifying. I just don't get it. But you know what? Stay put. Let's get into this video. Let's go.
Calls for a civil war today at a J.D. Vance rally in Ohio. Let me show you the tape and we'll talk about it.
I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country.
Keep in mind that this speaker at the event for the Donald Trump campaign did not say he thought there might be a civil war if they lose, that the country might erupt in anger. He called for one. He said we will need one if Trump does not win to get this country on the right path. That is a call for violence. That is insane. That is incredibly irresponsible. It also comes from the Trump campaign 1 week after someone shot at Trump. And after Trump and others said, oh, we've got to get the volume down, let's not promote violence, Trump turns around and promotes violence again. This has been Trump's MO for 8 years. He talked about killing Hillary Clinton. They talked about going after judges. They talked about going after immigrants using dehumanizing language. And now you've got the Trump campaign calling for civil war if Trump loses. Now, of course, afterwards they said, oh, we disassociate ourselves from the comments. And the guy said, oh, that wasn't what I meant. Like, that's not what I think. Well, clearly it's what you think. You said it. And by the way, he's a select speaker at the Trump campaign calling for a civil war. This stuff these people are so dangerous. P.S. It goes without saying that the last time Trump lost an election, he did actually try a civil war. He tried to violently overthrow the United States government by sending 1,000 crazy people, some of them with weapons, to the U.S. Capitol in order to hunt down and kill the American vice president, Trump's vice president. So when you have Trump people calling for a civil war if Trump loses the election, it's doubly irresponsible because his people did it before. He did it before. They know the message they're being told. And Trump himself has said he's going to pardon the insurrectionists who tried the civil war last time. So all of this goes together, guys. It's not one guy making a crazy comment. It's part of Trump's theme throughout this entire election and throughout his entire presidency. Violence, violence, violence. Calls for a civil war today at a J.D. Vance rally in Ohio. Let me show you the tape.
You know, they need to disqualify Trump as president. It's been too much foolishness that he has been doing. First, it was the attempted assassination. No, before that, it was January the 6th. Then he has made a lot of statements before that. Even before this man was elected as vice president, he had said that before, and that came out of Trump's mouth. He said, if I don't win this election, I'm going to burn this place down. That's what Trump said, and people can play back what he said. It's time for America to start making Trump take accountability when he does and say things. Enough is enough for the foolishness. You cannot threaten a whole nation because you did not win. The reason why you didn't win because you're a liar and an antagonist, and people don't think that you're fit enough to be running the nation. Okay? You're making these asinine rules, and not really protecting certain people of America. That's the reason why you didn't win. Okay? Now they feel intimidated because now Biden is no longer on the race. So they don't have nothing to really say. Now, you see the devil, you see how the devil works? He gets mad. And you know what really makes him mad is when people start standing up and taking accountability of what Trump and this guy says. The reason why Trump had selected this kid, it's because, first of all, he has no qualification to be vice president. And because he's a retired army, it has nothing to do with that. It's because this kid is a follower. If Trump tells him to jump, how high? You know, the level of intelligence that Trump has, he has none. For him to have people to say those type of things. And, you know, for them saying that on social media, and, you know, for people to repost it and stuff like that, you know, they need to start taking accountability. Because it's too much of these redneck states keep on making demands and threatening and stuff like that. Because that's the first time. One lady was telling her, saying that there should be another insurrection. She said it on the social media app, and nothing happened to her.
It's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved.
Yep. Just like during slavery and Jim Crow, violence is how they plan on getting their power. Vote.
Wh0, Michigan. This is your state representative, Jamie Thompson. I'm going to tell you why it is so important that we continue to smash the woke agenda that is happening across the United States of America and here in Michigan. We are at Targets in Wh0. I don't shop Targets because of their woke agenda, but my granddaughter got a gift card and she wanted to go buy some makeup. So check out the video that I posted of what Revlon thinks a woman is in the makeup aisle. So this, my friends, Braxton, is a little girl. I'm not little. She's a little girl. She is 8 years old. She has a pretty little necklace on, and she spent her gift card on some makeup because she is a girl. Because girls wear makeup. Boys do not wear makeup. You want to show them what you got? Okay. I'm right here in the heart of Downriver, and I am your Michigan State representative, and this is why it is so important that we need to stand up as moms and dads and let this woke agenda know. Girls wear makeup, not boys, sweetheart. Stop trying to erase women and little girls. So important that we continue to smash the woke agenda that is happening across.
You're a state rep in the state of Michigan, so this should be an easy one. What is woke? What is it? They elected you in the state of Michigan. Don't ask me why, but so that means you do know some things, right? Or are you just there as a centerpiece for stupidity? What is woke? What does it mean? You know, you're one of the first of representatives I got a chance to actually ask this question to. First one. I'm going to show you that I am smarter than the representative for a state. What does woke mean? Can you tell me what is DEI? And I know you know the words, but what do they mean? Since we're already on this subject, what is CRT? Again, we know the words. What does it mean? And please, Representative, don't give me your stupid MAGA-infused definitions. Give me the actual ones. Is it possible for you to do that? Is it? I mean, again, you are an elected representative from the state of Michigan, which means the voters thought you were smart enough to be their rep. And here you are in your car telling boys that they shouldn't wear makeup and talking about a woke agenda. So this should be an easy question for you. Should be a slam dunk, right? What does it mean? And again, don't give me the MAGA infused one. Don't give me the Fox News one. Tell me what woke means. I want you, a plain white woman from the state of Michigan, to tell me, a black man in America, what does woke mean? Oh, the silence isn't for me, Rep, it's for you. So what is it? What is it? While you think on that, think on this. I want you to think on this for just a second, okay? You use these words and you do not know what they mean, because I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you have absolutely no idea about any of the babblum or the pablum that just flew out of your damn mouth. I know you don't. I know you don't. So what does that say about the people in your district that would elect you, someone who will use a bunch of words and not know what they mean, to represent them? What would be your answer to poverty in your district? Would you know anything about that? Would you? Would you know what it is like to work a minimum wage job and not be able to afford rent or food at the same time in your district? Would you understand it? Oh, let me guess. You're going to come and tell me about your hard-working, hard-scrabble life. And yet here you are using words that you don't know what they mean to show off your own biases. Like for example, you being transphobic. And don't think you're not. I saw the whole video. So here's a simple question. What does woke mean? Again, I know you're going to give me your Fox News MAGA-infused definition. Don't. Especially to somebody who, like me, who understands African-American history and even understands when the word woke came into existence and what it meant. I could give you examples like Marcus Garvey, but you wouldn't know who that is. You wouldn't. You wouldn't understand black codes, just like you wouldn't understand what is the Green Book. See, these things you don't know, but you purport yourself on social media like you do. You don't. So I will end this way. My comment section will be open. And if you notice, I did not use one single ounce of profanity towards you because, again, you are an elected state representative. So I simply have a question. One black man in America to a state representative from the great state of Michigan. Since you use the word, since you swear there's an agenda for the word, it should be very easy for you to answer this question. What does woke mean? Again, Representative, my comment section will be open. Let me see what you got.
Let me explain to you why I will not be turning down my rhetoric against any of these weak-ass bitches, regardless of what has happened in the last 10 days. This bubblegum-lipped, troglodytic, translucent glowworm escapee from the Caucasus Mountains by way of I got a bad Botox job is Laura Loomer. She is a failed Florida politician who has rebranded herself as a social media influencer of the far right. And of course, you can see that she's a MAGA supporter. And this is the Queen Goddess herself, United States Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, who after a battle with cancer died on July the 19th, 2024. And this is what this troglodyte had to say after the passing of Sheila Jackson Lee. Now, this is posted on her X account, and it is still there. Even on her deathbed, this ghetto bitch couldn't keep President Trump's name out her disgusting mouth. I say rest in peace, but we all know lying Democrats who have destroyed our country are going to hell. Sheila Jackson Lee will be remembered as a destructive force in America and one of the most low IQ members of Congress in the history of our nation. Today she died. Instead of spending her final moments with her family, she was talking shit about Trump on X and spewing more lies. She won't be missed, but I'm sure she will still be voting Democrat this November. Good riddance. Now, we didn't start this fire, and most of you all are weak as ice water. You all turn down all the rhetoric you want to because most of you all won't bust a grape in a fruit salad. And while you all are having these kumbaya moments, they didn't get that memo because they're still coming for our throats. And the ancestors did not birth no fool here. I know my enemies, and I will be treating you all accordingly. Have the day you deserve.
So this is all I got from this video, and I just do not believe that she's a representative, because I really don't understand how Black people are being mentioned anytime there is something they don't understand, because I don't understand how Black woke, I mean, like, is associated with whatever she was talking about. What time to smash? What woke ideology or smash? What is she smashing? I mean, it's really crazy that these people wake up. I don't know, but how is she a representative if she doesn't know what she's talking about? Because I don't get it too. I don't understand. So I am going to pass her and let them continue in their ignorance. Her comment section was really very crazy. People really came for her. I mean, it was wild. And I love it for her. I hope she learned. And we're moving on to, I really don't understand how these people are really going crazy, especially when it comes to this coming election. I don't understand why it must be them that will win. If you are going to be a politician and you don't know what it means to, like, when somebody wins and you congratulate the person and move on, you must not be the winner, because you are, I don't know, but you must just not be with the winner, right? So now they are saying that if they don't get it, it's going to be third world, whatever. But I wish them the same thing that they are wishing, because I don't get how people come out and scream things like this. The other one, it was, it's going to be bloody, and they keep threatening people or threatening themselves, right? People are going to see this as maybe one of the things they talk about, but trust me, all these are not okay. They are not okay. And the earlier people wake up, the better for people, because it's really going to get crazy. We're talking about Project 2025. Some people think it's a joke. Man, that thing is not a joke. And by the time people will understand what is going on, is the time they get into it and say that it is no joke. And I am really wishing everybody well, and I hope some people learn to is, how do they say that, conceive or something, receive defeat. Like, if you are defeated, you give up and then congratulate the person that won, and continue. You don't have to make it a war thing, or it's your birthright. It's nobody's birthright. It's politics, and everybody should abide by the rule, because definitely there will be a winner. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.